Welcome everybody to another episode of Wait Have You Seen This? I'm your host Jacoby, and we're over here at the the La Puente Hills Mall, um, and we're here because this is one of the locations from Back to the Future where they filmed uh, some scenes of one of my favorite movies. Not my favorite. My favorite movie, that everybody knows, is The Goonies, which we have to go and do filming locations as soon as we can. I'm trying to be incognito, but I'm still looking around to see what's going on. The little girl's behind me. All I can hear is a little feet pattern, uh, pitter pat behind me. Anyways, so this is again the Puente Hills Mall. Right here is where they filmed some of the scenes from Back to the Future. So let's see. So right here in this parking lot right here is where the DeLorean had to hit 80 miles an hour to go back to the future. Well, not back to the future, but go back into the past when he went to 1955. This is the parking lot right here where that actually took place. Back over here, you can see, I think that was a J.C. Penney. You can see that in the shots. Also, the Puente Hills Mall entrance right there. You can actually see that in the shots as well. It doesn't say Puente Mall, of course, but it says Twin. I don't know. I don't think it says Twin Pines, but you can't see the Puente Mall, of course. But of course, all of this is slightly different. This is different because it's 24-hour fitness. This wasn't here back in 1985 or 84 when they made this movie. Uh, and this parking lot alone right here is where they filmed a lot of it. So we're gonna go over here real quick. So right here in this area, I'm not gonna do too much filming right here because there's a lot of cars over here because again, there's the 24-hour fitness here. But right here in this parking lot, this portion of the parking lot is where the DeLorean went back into time. Went to 88 miles per hour. Right in this area is where Doc's van was, the photo booth, the Libyan guys came down this way right here, all the way down here, come around the corner, of course, zoom right across this parking lot here. It's amazing because sometimes you come out here and you see these things and you don't realize, a lot of people don't realize that this stuff actually happened out here. But yeah, right here in this parking lot is where it happened. I know a lot of videos have been made out here on these things, but why not do my own? Because I love the movie too. But you have Soup Plantation over there, but it's closed now. I don't know what happened, but it's no longer there. But in the movie, you see Marty, Michael J. Fox, ride down that slope right there. We're not gonna go out there because this car's. You know what? Let's walk up this little incline right here real quick. So you see right here in this area, not here, because at one portion of the film, Michael J. Fox slides down this way. He slides down this way. So he sees Doc out there and he slides down. This is when he sees the replay of Doc getting shot right out here. And so he slides down this hill and try to go out to check on Doc and whatnot. But all right, let's keep going. Here in this spot is where he comes down on his skateboard right here. And right here in this spot right here is where the Twin Pines sign was at. And I know that the Twin Pines sign is inside, so we're gonna go inside and find it. But right here in this area is where it was at. He rides down the hill there and he goes down this way, comes out to the parking lot to meet Doc on his skateboard right, I believe right around this area here. You know, and that's when Doc starts showing him the DeLorean. Doc, you made a time machine out of the DeLorean? Yeah, that was a bad impression, but hey, I'm trying not to fall. But anyways, yeah. And so right here is where Doc shows him the DeLorean and every good thing, all that good stuff, and they send Einstein back, what was it, 1 minute back into time, and he comes back or whatnot. But right here in this parking lot is where it all happens. It's not a lot more I can say at this moment, so we're gonna keep going and go see if we can find the sign. But yeah, let's keep going. So I hope you guys can see it from here, but as you can see right here is the sign for the Twin Pines Mall from the Back to the Future. So you did not know. Oh, check it out. Day is falling apart. But again, this is, well, it's not quite the actual sign. This is a replica of the sign that was out in the front, like I showed earlier. Because in case you didn't know, this mall out in La Puente Hills is the location for, again, the Twin Pines Mall and Back to the Future. I did not know this was here, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. Mr. Adam Nawu, I saw it in a video of his about a year or two ago, and then full disclosure, I just saw him do another one not too long ago, and it just so happens that I'm in the area. I went to the movies here, and I was like, you know what, I gotta go do it. So here we are, the sign for the Twin Pines Mall and Back to the Future. Wow. Let's keep going. So I'm now sitting in my car, but I'm over in Whittier now. We left the mall a few minutes ago, and right now we're here at Whittier High School. And this particular high school, I'm actually sitting in my car because, as you can see, the traffic is really miserable right here in this area. And I don't want to get out and go across and trespass on the school property. So I just wanted to show this school right here, because in Back to the Future, this particular school right here was the high school where Biff and Marty's mom and his dad and all that went to. This was the particular high school. Now, the area that you see in the movie is on the campus inside. I have actually been in there before, but this was long before I did I was doing YouTube. So my daughter at the time actually was in the band, and they had a performance here at the school. So yeah, here is the actual school where they filmed all the school scenes for Back to the Future right here. The area where Biff is in, well, Marty and his mom is in the car, and she kisses him and realizes that something is strange about it. It's back on the inside over here. Again, it's all fenced off, so you can't get into it, but which makes sense because, I mean, you know, it's a school, and in light of all the things that happened over the years in schools, I understand. But yeah, so right here, all that happened at this school right here. So this wasn't supposed to be a Back to the Future video, but the last time I did the last time I went to the La Puente Mall, I did the Back to the Future, some of the filming sites, but I wanted to do this as well, but I could not get there because there were like baseball games going on. But again, I'm not gonna go inside here today, but I wanted to at least get it on film. So yeah, right here is where the school was. Now, the dance wasn't in here. The dance was in a church somewhere downtown LA. I don't remember exactly where it was at, but it was was it a church or? Yeah, I think it was a church in their auditorium. I'm sorry, I know the answer, but I'm having a brain fart right now. But anyway, enough of that. Let's keep going. All right, guys. Continuing on with our Back to the Future video that I'm trying to do. This will be the first full video that I've done on one movie, but I'm tempting and see what we can do. But anyway, we're here at the Gamble House in Pasadena, and this place right here, some of you may recognize it, some of you may not, but this is Doc Brown's home in Back to the Future. It's not a whole bunch to say about it in my opinion, but I can tell you one thing: it's a beautiful home. But there was no interiors done here at this house. The interiors for the house was on a house stage, on a sound stage. But right here at this garage is where his what do you call it, laboratory was, or his invention spot, whatever you want to call it. But that's where it was at, right here in that garage. So in the movie you can see him run from the garage and run up the hill into the house. But we are legitimately here at Doc Brown's house. There's some people, I'm assuming they're doing the same thing, but this place is called the Gamble House if you want to come check it out. They have tours and everything. I'm not going to take a tour today because I don't know if it's going to be open or not, but let's see if we can get a little closer. So right here is the home of Doc Brown. We're also going to try to find a couple other spots here, but this is amazing. I'm loving it. So let's see if we can get a little closer. All right, so we got a little closer here, and this is the door that Marty goes into to get to the laboratory. That's what I'm gonna call it. But this is it. This is where Doc Brown did all his inventions at. This is where he came up with the flux capacitor. I think I said that right, but all this area right here is it. And again, like I said, when he ran out the garage, he runs up the stairs there. When Marty was trying to tell him what was going on, he didn't want to believe it, but right there at the top is where it's at. Yes, sir. So I am loving this. This is absolutely amazing to me. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, but this is the home. All right, let's keep going. Finish this video off. Right. So we're gonna end the video right here with Lorraine's home. This is Lorraine's home from Back to the Future right here. I'm standing at the car. I don't want to be rude and get out and walk close to houses and stuff. I don't really like it when I see videos that do that. So I'm not gonna get out and do anything like that. But I will say that right across from here is George McFly's house. Right across the way. Again, I'm not gonna be rude and walk up to the house or anything like that, but this is Lorraine's, not George McFly's house, and this is Lorraine's home from Back to the Future. And they're right across the street from each other. And the tree that he fell out of is actually that tree right there, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe it's that tree right there. It's not quite in front of the house, but I do believe it's that tree right there that he fell out of, which is actually pretty cool, you know. And I never thought I was ever even going to be able to see these places, but on this day, on this 4th of July, we're here, you know. And so, yeah, that right there's Lorraine's home. And here we go again with George McFly's house. I would get a little closer, but again, like I said, I'm not going to be rude or anything like that, but hey, you gotta love it. And this area is beautiful. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Look at these trees. Absolutely amazing. But again, we're not gonna be rude. We're gonna get out of here because I know people are probably used to folks coming through here, but I don't want to be one of those people who stay for too long and overdo my welcome. So I hope this is good enough for you guys to check it out. Anyway, let's get out of here. Bonus footage. This is not the Michael Myers house, but this is the museum. This happens to be behind the Mike Myers house. Look at him sitting on the roof. It's not open today, so we're not gonna go in. But this right here is the legendary Michael Myers house. You can't come to Pasadena and not see the legendary Mike Myers house. There's a train coming by also. So check it out. This house is the legendary Mike Myers house. Absolutely amazing. I think it's really cool. I was gonna come over here for Halloween, but there's too many people over here. But check it out. This is the legendary Mike Myers house. One of my favorite horror movies. Alright. Private property, do not disturb. So we're not gonna disturb anybody, but this is it. So the Mike Myers house. I hope y'all can hear me because I don't want to be too loud, but that's all the time. But yeah, this is it. Check it out one more time from a distance. There it is. And with that said, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Wait, Have You Seen This? I've been your host, Jacoby. And you guys don't need to see my ugly mug. Let's just keep looking at the house. All right. Click subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Do all that good stuff. Love you guys. There's nothing you can do about it. Bye.